Hi guys, I want to show you again some of the new stuff that we've done. So I've already built the online courses site, like I said. Here's a demo of the banking and finance site. So I want to show you what we've done so far and get your feedback as to what you want me to do. Obviously, I need to build in your specifics and show you some other things that can be done. So here's your banking and finance site. It's pretty unpopulated. Like I said, I just need to know what you want me to put in here to make this site work for you. For instance, I changed the logo up here so it's got a nice little logo. It's named Banking and Finance. Here is the news section for you. Again, we can take this or leave it, or you can put news items in here. Here's the vendor links for your different banking and finance links. I don't know what links you want me to put in here, but you mentioned PayPal. If I click on PayPal, it opens up in a new window the PayPal site. If I click on American Express, it opens up American Express. And I'll give you a hint, or I'll give you one guess what happens when I open up or click on America or Bank of America. You get the Bank of America site. So it's nice that it opens up in a new window so you can just close the tab and then be right back to where you started. The real magic happens over here in the navigation panel on the side here. Right now I'm at my home screen or my home page of this site. There's conversations, notebooks, but what we want to focus on are the different site pages. These are pages to the site. Let's first start with PayPal. Put the little logo up here so you know it's the PayPal page, and then whatever information you need about PayPal. Right now, again, I don't know what you want to do with this, so I just built a library, a folder to store your PayPal statements. And here it is. It does sync with OneDrive, so you can sync this down to your computer if you want. But we're not going to do that because we want to leave as much stuff out here and not on your computer if at all possible. And here's a sample statement I built. You click on it and boom, you can see the statement. It's that easy. It opens up in a new tab. So all of your stuff can be stored right here. The other page I built was an American Express page. And this takes me to the American Express page. Again, I put a little graphic up here so you know you're looking at American Express. We could build a library for the statements that you get. Otherwise, this is what I was talking about. This is why I was asking if Mary does the transactions or if Deborah does the transactions. Let's say Mary buys something on the American Express card and Deborah needs to enter it into QuickBooks. Mary can simply enter the transaction here in this little list, and Deborah will have a copy of it. Entering the transactions is as simple as clicking on New Item, and it takes me to a page where I can enter in the information. What did I buy? I bought paper. What date? It automatically selects today. If I need to pick a different date, I've got a little date picker. I bought it yesterday. Who is the vendor? Staples. How much did it cost? It cost $15.99. What is the category? So QuickBooks obviously sorts all of your transactions into categories or groups. We can enforce unique values. So if you have a list of categories that you're already using, I can make this a drop-down list of predefined topics, or we could just leave it open. I don't know how you sort your stuff. If you let me know, I can make that list for you. But for right now, it's office, supplies, and then whatever subcategory. Are there any particular notes about it? Well, yeah, red paper for whatever. If you want to add an attachment, a copy of the receipt, you can, not necessary. Once you click on save, you guessed it, it shows up in this list down here, paper. If you need to edit it, we can edit it as well. But for right now, Mary enters this. It shows up on the Banking and Finance website. Deborah only need to go to the Banking and Finance website to see what this is and enter it in QuickBooks without having to drive all the way over into Kirkland to do it. Additionally, Deborah, you can take this list and export it to an Excel spreadsheet. It'll create an Excel spreadsheet on your computer, And every single time you open it, it will update the information automatically. So it is a linked Excel spreadsheet, a linked Excel document that will automatically update every single time you open it. So as Mary makes any changes to this, you'll get an Excel spreadsheet. Every time you open it up, those changes will be reflected in that spreadsheet. Okay. Then we get into some of the other stuff that might be useful to you that we can start playing around with and building. SharePoint also has a thing called flow. And what flow is, and let's see how we can put this to use for you. Flow is basically just a workflow. If this happens, then do this with this piece of software. If this happens under these conditions, then do this. So for example, we can start automating or machining some of your processes. If you get an email from PayPal, save the attachment to your OneDrive folder. You can see how beneficial that'll be. So when you get your statements from PayPal, we can automatically dump them into your OneDrive or a SharePoint folder for you. You don't have to copy and paste them. You don't have to download them. It's automated and machined for you. There's a bunch of templates that we can build using different software. SharePoint, your Office 365, OneDrive, Dropbox, Twitter, Excel. We can build all this stuff. If a tweet is posted about you, check and see if the user has, a certain amount of followers, if they're worth engaging with, and then create a record of it and add that person to a list. There's all sorts of templates that we can do with this flow thing. Save Office 365 email attachments, enter something, and then it gets sent as an approval request to somebody. Let me know what you guys want and need to do, and we'll see if there's either a template for it or a way I can build a if-then process, a flow, a workflow to automate that for you. I use a couple of these and they're pretty amazing. It's pretty remarkable what you can do with these flows, they're called. So, hope that helps. Give me a call if you have any questions.